Oh, what have I done? Once I overwatered this plant so badly that the stem bent. I'm talking like 90 degrees bent, it was so bad. I managed to save it, but I could never get the stem back to its original state. I like to nickname him Mr. Instagram because he does look perfect from the right angles. But only perfect from the right angles. Now his lean is so bad that no amount of turning this plant will be able to fix it. So I really need to think like an engineer. I want to make things very clear. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I'm a little nervous, but here goes nothing. It's been 4 years with this plant. This goes in here. Tie it to the wood. Okay, I'm a genius. It's being supported by these 2 poles. It's not going to tip over because the weight of the water in the yogurt container is going to weigh it down. I'm going to have this root. Once it grows roots, I'm going to pot it in the same size pot. And then I can restart with the perfectly sized plant. All right, so it's been 3 months since I started this experiment and I'm so excited to finally check out the results. This is going to be amazing. Okay, time for the big reveal. Yeah, what the? Yeah, there's nothing. Ashley, I need your help. Yes, it's an emergency, okay? I have no idea what's going on. The internet just said to cut your plant and stick it in water. I did that and it's not growing roots. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, Lee, you've done it this time. So one of the things we're seeing with Lee's plant is just an overall drooping and no root formation. And there's a reason for this. Plants work off something called turgor pressure. It needs water to be able to support the pressure of the plant through the vascular bundles that we find inside. Now, in order for this to take place, the plant normally uses the roots in kind of like a vacuum sealed system to move the water up and down. But in Lee's case, he got rid of the roots, so now it's not possible. His only option is to rely on capillary action. Now, capillary action works to a point, but gravity unfortunately does result in it not being able to go as far up the plant. In Lee's case, probably 3 or 4 feet, so that's definitely not possible. In order for Lee to survive or to fix this plant, we need him to cut the plant down to 3, 4, 2 nodes. And this will allow the plant to fight against gravity using capillary action. This essentially means the plant is able to take up water, move it into the necessary stems, leaves, and petioles that are attached without risking that water not making it all the way to the very tippy top. But ultimately, if Lee cuts this down and works with gravity instead of against it, he will end up with roots. He will be able to save this plant. I hope this helps.
3 or 4 nodes, there's gonna be like nothing left of this plant. Stupid gravity. Gravity? Wait a minute. Okay, this is gonna work. Cut off the squishy stem, a little bit of silicone, put it in the anti-gravity chamber, fill it up with water. Yeah, this is gonna work. I knew it. I knew it was gonna work. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this wasn't gonna work. Ugh. I really need to come to terms with this plant where it outgrows its nice looking stage. It can only hold so much foliage until it starts to shed its lower leaves. And while pups can fill in the empty spaces at the bottom, I'm not really sure if that's the look that I want to go for. Which leads me to talk about this plant. This plant has outgrown its usefulness to me. After 2 years of growth, I know I can get it as large as possible in my space. But now what is there left for me to do? Move some of my other plants and give it prime real estate? I don't think so. There is a certain level of sentimentality in the houseplant community, and I get that, but it's also important for you to decide how you want your plants to grow. And in the end, if your plant has outgrown its usefulness to you, you really don't need to keep it around. You grow how you want to grow. Plus, always remember, you can propagate stuff. And a big thank you to Ashley from Gardening in Canada. A big reason why my plants look so great is because of all the hard science-backed information that I've learned from her. Go check out her channel for the best knowledge on indoor houseplants and gardening. Check out this video next, and I'll see you next time.